Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing.
Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's got away. That's a shade optimistic.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
And Van Nistelrooy! Spread it left.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Torres. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. This shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Torres. Xabi Alonso might just make this. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Take back. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Otto. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And that has been cleared. Messi. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Rooney probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, they could break here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Hazard. Nice looking ball. Kukçu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Picked out brilliant. Real chance! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Van Nistelrooy. Some really good ball movement. That looks a cracking ball. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Might be taken. And the shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Climbs up big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Same again, same outcome.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Messi. Odo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. That has ended up in no man's land. And there's the end of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. Here we go again. Messi has it in a wide position. And this is Torres. Chooses to go back. Calvert-Lewin. Van Nistelrooy.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Van Ness. Big chance! Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. The ball goes in. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rooney, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. Well, that's well spotted. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Calvert-Lewin. And this is Hazard. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pinged towards the front line. The pass has gone astray. That's a smartly directed ball. Yilmaz. He is through here. Yilmaz with the cross. Kukçu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Otto. Sends it crossfield. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 53, el dorsal 18, Van Nistelrooy.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. He's shifting through the gears here. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Tchouaméni. And he's intervened well there. Out to the left it goes. Messi chasing after it. They get a throw in. Dumfries. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Rodri. That has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Odo over to the other side. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. And that could set him on his way. Odo deals with that comfortably. And that is a little undercooked. Nicely aimed pass. He's on it, and the shot! In he goes again! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Marcó en el minuto 85 el dorsal 11. Messi.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Odo. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. And it's Odo. He's found a way through.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
That's an errant pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Fernando Torres taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United truly can look back.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Manchester United against Croatia.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Gordon! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And this is Torres. It's Ronaldinho! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, a breakthrough already. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, this could be a chance.
Oh, cracking ball.
Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Croatia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Gordon. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Now, who's going to be first to this? That's the throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Looking for a runner.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Lewandowski concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Croatia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Valverde. Now it's Torres. Shifted it to the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. That is ended up in no man's land. That has not gone well. Quality ball. Spread it left. It's a searching pass. Can he get onto this? Pickford claims comfortably. He's got away. He stands tall and strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kane! And the ball's come... Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can clear their lines. Alexander-Arnold. Here comes the cross. A header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's Park Ji-sung. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Backward it goes. Van Dijk. Azar. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. Threads one in. Messi. Pings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Gordon. Gordon. That's going to be a goal kick. Valverde. That has been slung wide. Dinks one through, and this is Kane. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, easy pickings there. Aimed beyond the defence. Short changes him with that pass. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gets a good foot in there. Spread out to the left. Pass somewhat off target. That looks a good ball through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's in a great position here. Played out towards the right wing. Croatia have it back and can go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Now try to spin that. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5. Gordon.
Second period then
Number
underway.
3, Rijkaard.
Coming on the
Now it's
field,
Hazard.
number 22.
Park Ji-sung. Oh, that's a key interception.
19,
Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to...
Can he finish? Rodri, played out to the right. Turns and goes back. Oh, well played, well played. And he's gone searching cross-field. Odo. And he goes cross-field. Well read, nice interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Valverde, he's found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's their second
Number
corner of the
10,
game.
Ronaldinho. Number 7, Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field.
And that is out of play.
Number 18, Rooney. Number 15, Messi.
Oh, that was vital.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Good take, and is he in? Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Spread neatly. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Robertson. Oh, good read. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Not the most accurate pass. Fernando Torres. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Torres. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, what a mistake! That has ended up in no man's land. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Big header!
Croatia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now that's well seen too. Akanji calmly anticipates. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Kane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a throw-in.
Croatia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hernandez. And that's that. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Please join
Fernando
me in
Torres
wishing all
claiming the
best
man of
for
the match
members
award,
of our fan
and
club
there is
celebrating
very
their
little room
wedding
for
anniversary
argument.
today.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Ну, против России, конечно, сложновато выигрывать. Но мы попробуем.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, it's come to nothing. Now it's Raul. Very nicely done, good spot that. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played out to the right. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Cannavaro pokes it out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, super ball. Shoots! And it's a goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played, well played. Rooney. Well, that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Aims beyond the defence. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Rooney, that's a good ball out wide. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zanetti, out to the right. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what? And again! It's anyone's ball now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Park Ji-sung. He's a sharp little ball here. Park Ji-sung receives it in a wide position. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Raul, given the lift of his goal. Rodri, and that has put paid to that. That's been slipped through. Raul, and he's in on goal. And it's slung out wide. That's Park Ji-sung. Messi, it's really not... Up he goes!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Rooney threads one in. And he's got great chance! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Russia, after 36 minutes, is number 5, El Hadj Diouf.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Raul. Messi. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. It's Hazard! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Hazard might just make this. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. In by Rooney. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? And here's Hazard, and it's made its way to him. Shapes to shoot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Kane! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Otto. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Park Ji-sung. Number 11, Kane. Number 16,
we're off again.
Rodri.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Number 19, Xabi Alonso. Number 10,
safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Probing pass.
Xavi Alonso swung over. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Too close for comfort. Defending was strong and firm. Raul. Now it's Torres. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to play it through. And that is a good, real chance! He scores! Back to within one! Interesting! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Number 9, Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres. Fernando Torres.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Crosses it. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Serginho. And it's Messi. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Kukçu, who's looking wide. Yamal. Olise. Foot in. Over to the left.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Messi. Olise. Looking for the run. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal providing an outcharge, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Olise. Tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Fernando Torres. Howson is the team's great visionary. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Zanetti. Yamal. Great vision. Lovely. And the shot! He's scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, good ball! Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Hazard. Coming on the field.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Gordon coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Out towards the flank. And this is Ronald. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
4 added minutes
Quality
has
ball.
been indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. Driving on and making good progress. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Forwards and with intent. And now the breakaway. Serginho. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a